Welcome back. It's time for What's Up and About, and you guys had a very lovely conversation yesterday.
Yes,
you guys were talking about the NAFDAC's communique about.
It was not lovely. Oh.
Wait now, I was trying to give you guys. If you don't want accolades, I'll take it back. In any case, it was informative, and it's something that people need to know. NAFDAC told that yes, okay, yeah, it was authentic. That they captured a couple of people in Imo State, if I'm not mistaken, Abia State, where they had these mass production of fake drinks.
And
I remember a couple of weeks ago, a Nigerian artist, Afrobeat artist Benson, actually put out a post, and I think that's what actually started all of this, because he said, all of you people are just going to clubs and drinking. You don't know what you're drinking. We're actually drinking fake stuff.
Yeah.
After that, we started seeing all these pieces of information and videos hit social media. Yesterday, again, there was another bust. Two individuals, a 45-year-old man and a 35-year-old man, were arrested in the Ojo area of Lagos State. And if you see their factory,
it's how dirty those places
oh my
can
goodness.
Be. You know, remember yesterday we spoke about pure water, and I said how now pure water is even safer than some bottled waters because they don't recycle. Like you use something against not recycling. Recycling would mean crushing that thing and bringing it out, taking it down to its base temp, and then bringing something new. Not using the same thing.
Now they just wash it. They just do that.
You know,
there was a video of a lady doing this.
Exactly. So for the pure water factories that we see now, you know, NAFDAC goes there. Sometimes they're close to your house and you see.
But you know, Mike,
they
yesterday,
can't recycle pure water. You're recycling it into products, usable products like that.
Exactly. So my point is that how dirty, because they're having to hide. They're in a place whereby they don't want the environment, maybe people around to know what they're doing.
To know that there's such a thing going on there. So people are not like...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me shock you guys. That's how last night, after I got home, I checked this brand of soy sauce.
And
I found out that mine is fake.
Your brand is fake? The brand you bought was fake?
Yes,
and it's happening across the industry, whether it's alcohol, whether it's products used in the kitchen and all.
Did the brand of the soy sauce brand, did they put out a you know, something like a communicate to know which one is original? Because there's so many of it. I was thinking that maybe there are iterations of...
No, they haven't actually, you know, put out any statement.
Yes.
But then there have been a lot of confirmations on the original brand of this particular soy sauce.
Well, they're doing wrong.
And the, you know, lookalikes.
So let me say something. They're doing wrong here.
There's also been an argument that a lot of those products that we take may not be exactly fake, but just be lookalikes.
Oh, Jesus.
And they might,
no such thing.
Like I said, it was an argument. It was an argument. Because, I mean, look at the larger population of people who have access to this product. Yes, there are also questions, or there are also arguments around how about our health? If these things were, because we have consumed these fake products for years, yet nothing has happened
long-term damage.
Some of us.
Long-term.
There is still that argument.
Long-term. You won't find out now. But I'll tell you something about that brand and how they're not,
you know,
taking care of that issue. Also, there was this drink, a malt drink that we all drink. They have a campaign right now going on. If you check social media, it's all over the place. They're trying to reassure consumers that this is the right one. However, their marketing flaw was from years ago. It went bad from years ago because they had changed their packaging
several times.
So many times. And not established
that
to consumers that this is us now. This is us now in 2020.
But, it was the same conversation I kept on having yesterday, that it is the orientation.
It is the brand's responsibility first off.
But it's also, I feel the government also has a role to play in all of this. Well, we are all discussing this from different angles, right? It's not, we're not arguing per se. We have like, just as everybody has different things to say regarding this.
Regarding all of this.
There's a government's role where NAFDAC has a role to play in all of this, checkmating. There's also been, we saw a post yesterday that talked about, you know, how the, you know, registration, or how the, how the NAFDAC registration, whatever, is burdensome and also very, very expensive. So even, for example, a local producer of like myself, if I want to go into any sort of local production, it won't be easy for me to get a NAFDAC registration because of the
It's too tedious, and you'd rather just, you know what, I'm just going to put this product out there. And while I'm doing that. And then eventually forget about the NAFDAC thing.
Exactly. And this particular much you're talking about, I deliberately did not buy it yesterday because of the fake. So I wasn't exactly sure if I was buying the original.
No,
it wasn't a different
fake package.
It's the brand responsibility.
See, for me now, we need to call out ourselves as a country. You know, talking about NAFDAC, this has gone through everywhere, from immigration somebody the other day was comparing the Benenoa airport to the Nigerian airport. The first place you enter when somebody's coming into Nigeria, our
smells
airport,
like regret.
Our airport is
shambles.
You are met even with let me
Mike, take it easy. It's okay.
Let me. You're met with terrible facilities or infrastructure, and then the people are now the personnel are now disgusting in the way they go about. You know. So my point now is that my point now I want to say now is that look, that thing from everywhere. Where they make it hard to do what is right. So we're talking about NAFDAC now. Why is it so hard? The person put up some quotes which I have not confirmed personally, but about the cost.
Yeah.
In dollars, first of all.
Oh.
How is it NAFDAC as an agency? I have not confirmed that.
No. Let me a bit of correction there. I think he put that for context, so that you understand, because he actually lives outside the country.
Outside the country, okay.
And that's what he's used to.
That's what he's used to. My point is that you make it so hard that even that, so it is something that it is us. This fake thing, someone's look up, it is us. We cost this as a people. I mean, from every fair, you're going to renew your driver's license. You're going to renew something. They make it so hard. You go online.
So it seems easier to actually...
Your driver's license.
It seems easier to...
You understand? And then you go to the office, and the person, there's the apparent disgust that you are paying that money online, and then at every point in time, somebody's taking an extra 2,000, an extra 1,000, an extra 3,000. So by the time 15,000 naira for what, 3 years or so, you're going to spend as much as 25,000 naira.
I want to bring your notes to something, Mike. Something you mentioned yesterday.
So you said this is the kind of thing that is happening with NAFDAC now. So they inadvertently, they're making it hard for you. So
to do the right thing.
It's such an intricate web of the it's rubbish everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
You said something yesterday.
So my point is that you mentioned about how let's help people, because look, we are agreed that government has their own part to play, but you cannot be waiting. Let's help people. How do we find out these products?
Thank you very much. Yeah. So you said something yesterday. Finally, I cannot complete this. You said something yesterday. You said, I think it was you who go to the big brands to actually purchase. And I said, I've been to big brands and I did something. We were getting these liquor, and I was like, hang on, okay, okay, let me just take it and turn it upside down, and I look under. There's a barcode, the serial number. I looked under it, found the serial number. And I picked another one, turned it around, looked under. Now, this is a big store. I looked under, and it was the same serial number. Serial numbers are serial numbers for a reason. They're supposed to be continuous. Identification, unique.
To a bottle.
They were the same, every single bottle we picked and turned around was the same. This was a big brand. So if we cannot cover it and say, okay, if you go to the big brands or big stores, you'll get the authentic one, do your own little kind of like authentication, go the extra. Check.
So
these little things will help you note that, this might be not correct, not real.
After the recent bust, okay, not the Ojo one, the one in Abia State, where they, they put out the statement letting people know on what to check out for and how to identify fake products, right? Which, of course, some of them were sort of flawed, because if you really look at them intricately, they're
copycats.
Some of them are the exact replica. Some people are, Nigerians are good copy and paste, so.
Yeah, you see NAFDAC number, we put NAFDAC number there. Yeah. I mean, they say they'll put the NAFDAC number there. They'll write it there. It's not a number, like a paste or something or whatever. Yeah. So you understand? Like he said, you go to those big brands.
Your own extra diligence.
And yes, in fact, go to the and like it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know if it's something that we can end once and all of that.
We started yesterday.
I told myself that look, I will be what I drink. I will probably take my drinks to places now.
Yeah, but then I feel like now, without that we're in the social media age, you take a picture of what you are buying and then tag the brand. Hopefully they would respond, to confirm if it's authentic or not.
So the brands have that responsibility. Yeah. Also try and help us. Let us know the original ones, if you can.
Yeah.
All right. Like we said from before, we're live on X. Let's have your submission due, okay? Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Thank you very much. We got more coming your way.